Moving on to race number 2 on the programme and the second on the card. Straight onto the all-weather here, 1200-metre Class 5 contest, headed by Excel Delight. It's a beaten favourite last time out behind Island's Winner. That was over the 1,000 metres Happy Valley. Mr Magellan, beaten favourite on his last 2 starts. He's behind Megatron last time out. Nice Fandango takes the class drop. Blinkers back on. He's a 2-time, well, he's 2 from 2 in this class. Ever Strong down in class as well. Demons Rock makes his all-weather debut, as does La Bomba and Super Fun. And then we get all the way down to Sunny Major, who's come up with barrier 7, but although he's taking the class drop here, ideally they'd like to roll forward. He might not have the speed, we'll find out. Nice Fandango calling the shots and Super Fun are the horses that have been up at Chung Fire in the last 30 days. Should be good here for the first of the all-weather races, all over 1,200 metres. La Bomba and Nice Fandango. We know basically Nice Fandango's only got 1 string to his bow, and that's basically leading. Here he is with Jack Wong. He has won on the all-weather in Class 5 in the past with blinkers and the hood on. He's got the blinkers going back on. Excel Delight led last time out. Sunny Major actually led last time out as well, and calling the shots is back from 1,650 metres. But you'd say probably Nice Fandango to potentially outpace La Bomba.
Yep, here is Excel Delight. He goes nicely here with his piece of work. Look, he's had a couple of starts in Class 5 and gone well on both of those occasions, so a win doesn't look too far away from him, and he goes nicely here with his track work. Mr Magellan, what do you do with this horse? He gets you a few times. Well, he's got me a few times anyway. He still works well, and he looks well placed. Ran 3rd on the surface last start. So he goes nicely. And the last one, we're going to look at Demons Rock. I thought his work here was pretty good as well. Now, Demons Rock is a horse who's looking good here, and he's having his first start on the all-weather. I thought his recent trial actually was quite good as well. Demons Rock is a bit like Mr Magellan for you. Demons Rock's had me a few times. But Excel Delight, La Bomba and Bandy we're looking at here on the turf, of course, at Happy Valley. Yeah, first time all-weather here for Excel Delight. He was a tad awkward away last time out when he went to the lead, and he was only really headed over the last sort of 100 metres. You can see him just slightly getting to the middle of the track. La Bomba was slightly hampered there, and also on this run was Bandy. I'm happy to overlook Bandy, the visor going on for the first time. But look, he was only headed late here, Excel Delight. He's mapped to get a run just behind the speed this time round. Yeah, I've gone with him. I think he can just sit him behind. He's having his first start on the surface. He's by exceeding Excel, and that progeny does go well on it. All right,
Mr Magellan next, beaten favourite in his last 2 starts. He has drawn barrier 2 here from his 6 starts this season, 5 times in the top 4. Yeah, without winning though.
Yeah, thanks for that. I've got him in again. Not on top. I think Excel Delight can beat him, but look, he goes nice. He gets every time, and he is definitely one for exotics.
Like, he must surely win. You can see he's battling away here with Master Benini. He did nothing the other day. Master Benini, Megatron pinched this race from the front. I've got him in on a minor line, but he's not far away from being binned. No, it's hard to live out, isn't he, from an exotic, but can you tip him to win again? What about Rochford, who was a winner? This is over the 1,200 metres for him last time out in this class. Yeah, he's actually been freshened. He hasn't been seen since winning this race back on the 27th of October over the 1,200 metres. He was pushed forward to lead, kicked on well in the straight. There wasn't too many that were able to really make ground on this occasion, so I'd want to see him back it up. Peter Ho, Dylan Moe teaming up from gate 10.
First time he won, 21 starts. Look, in lightning strike twice. It was a good enough win, but no, I'm going to watch him this race. OK, that's Rochford. What about Ever Strong? He's another horse taking the class drop here. It's his... It's not the first time he's been in Class 5, and 2 of his 3 wins have been in this grade. Yeah, I've tipped him on top here this time round. I didn't mind his recent barrier trial. He was due to go round at Happy Valley over 1,000 metres back on the 11th of December, but he had some transport issues. He slipped over and took some skin off, so he had to be late scratched on that occasion, did Ever Strong. But he has trialled here on Christmas Eve nicely. That was the horse we talked about in the first race, Compassion Spirit, there in the middle of the track. So I didn't think it was a bad trial. Here he is. He's got a Class 5 record of 2 wins from 10 starts, and he's had all 3 of his wins on the all-weather. Yeah, another chance, definitely. He's had 3 wins, as you mentioned. The all-weather looks good. All right, so a race of chances. The market probably reflects that. Mr Magellan, one more time, Paul? Yeah, he's in there for second. I didn't want to completely drop them, so making this the Quinella horse. But I'll go with Excel Delight. I think you get a really nice run just in behind. And if he is slightly wide, it doesn't matter, really, because on the all-weather, you don't get that kickback. So he's on top to beat Mr Magellan. La Bomba coming to the surface for the first time, along with Demons Rock. So I want to give these horses a chance, because they do work well on it.
Righto, I'm with number 4 on top here, Ever Strong out of the Manfred Mann stable, and Vincent Ho riding from gate number 5. I thought he won his barrier trial nicely, and he's got a good record in the grade and course and distance, all 3 wins on the all-weather. So 4 to beat 1 Excel Delight, Mr Magellan on a minor line, and also Nice Fandango because he is a Class 5 winner, 2 from 2 Class 5, and one of them he has won Class 5 on the all-weather, so he goes in 4, 1, 2 and 3.
Yeah, Douglas White rode him on that occasion. Nice Fandango, and looking back through the history, there might be a bit of it repeating itself here, so I'll go with Nice Fandango on top, but I thought the action, the 1 and the 2, have got to be included as well. All right, that's the second race, the first of our all-weather races. Next up for us, race number 3, back on the turf and back down the straight as well for the third.